Hello, Team Sigwerth. I look kind of orange looking. Don't I
You
need
look
my
very
skin?
orange. I was going to ask you about
I
that.
have no idea why I look orange. I have not sprayed tan or anything. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. I'm an Oopa Loopa tonight. Okay, so happy October 29th. Today's Monday, and we're going into the Halloween finale. Okay, so those of you on here, I have touched base with all of you. If you're watching the recording and still need to reach out to me to hit your October goal, please do. Now, let's get real here. This has been a weird season. Okay, well, Carla, you're rocking out, so just ignore what I'm going to say. This has been a very weird season. I will admit that. I've been in Optavia for over 6 years now, and September is normally a lot busier. Wait, we're in October. September is much busier, but then just know as we go into October, November, December, this is just kind of like our off season, okay? So if you're feeling like it's slow or you're feeling like you don't want people saying yes, like right out of the gate, just know that that is very normal. It's the same for me too, okay? So I am just the same. Now, that being said, you're also going to have the people that you're going to have two groups right now. Well, you're going to have three. You're going to have not yets because I don't know, they're just mentally not there. And you're always going to have those people, no matter how many health assessments you do, you're going to have people that maybe the program doesn't interest them and they're just not ready mentally. That's okay. Keep loving on them. You're going to have group two where you're going to do health assessments during this time and you're going to hear them say, or you're going to follow up with them and they're going to say, well, the more I think about it, I'm going to wait till after Christmas. I'm going to wait till after the holidays. Because I have all this stuff coming up and it's just going to be really hard. So you're just going to have those people. And then when they say that, then say, well, just the average person gains 10 pounds. So if anything, I could talk to you about a program that can help you maintain through the holidays. If you like to talk about that, where you're not really focusing on weight loss, but you're focusing on healthy habits and just, cruising through. So that's an idea. That's the follow-up to that conversation. If they say, well, I still want to wait, that's okay. Then you want to grab a list like this and start making a list. Say Christmas or say 2019 list and start writing them down, okay? Because that list is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger over these next couple months. And then when you wake up December 26th, they're going to be coming through the gates, okay? You're even going to have people that order before Christmas because they want to be ready on January 1st. So you're going to have a mix, okay? People that want to just get going. And then you're going to have those people that wake up December 26th feeling like a bloated toad. They're going to feel so miserable. And you're going to be the first person they think of, okay? You're going to have that group. So you're going to have the groups that just, they want to wait till after holidays, and that's okay. That's building your list for 2019 so you have that awesome 2019 explosion. Now, you're going to have the third group is the people out there that are miserable and desperate, and they are just in a very dark, unhealthy place. And they don't care what holiday it is. They don't care what's going on, what's coming up. But they want, they want better health. I've even had some people start on Thanksgiving Day. Like, that's how miserable they are and unhappy they are. So you're going to have those people too in the next 2 months. So all this being said, we'll talk about the next couple days in a second. I'll talk about the 2-week makeover in a second. But all this being said, I really wanted to touch on hitting the ground running in November. Because we have 8 weeks. You have 8 weeks that are so crucial to shouting out Optavia and yourself to the world, and working hard on that, which is the 3, 3, and 3. If you guys don't, all of you on here should know about. Shanna may not know. I haven't talked to Shanna about it yet. Sarah is getting started on her training with that, and the rest of you should know what it is. Carla, do you know what the 3, 3, 3 is yet? Has Emily introduced that to you? Okay. So it is a big project. It's a tedious project, but it's something that has to be done every day. I mean, it's the most powerful tool and has been proven to be the most powerful tool out there to help you get your face and help get out there. So if you do that, if you dedicate yourself to the 3, 3, and 3 for 8 weeks and even up it to like 10, 3, and 3, or however you want to do it, we'll talk about more of that later. But if you make that daily commitment, 15 minutes a day, half hour a day, and that be your main project for November and December, you will have a huge explosion come the holidays. Because like I said, when people wake up December 26th and they feel miserable and unhappy, you want to be the first person they think of. Because during December, all the commercials are going to start rolling out, like Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig, all that stuff. It's all going to start, it's all going to be coming to the surface. You know, gyms, studios, they're going to start rolling out deals and makeover challenges and all this stuff. But you want people to think of you first, okay? So that's why it's so important to get out there, love on them, invite them to our events, you know, send them recipes, just like be in their life. But if you don't do that, I'll share with you the flip side to it. I have seen coaches and have coaches over my 6 years say, well, this is the off season and I think I'm going to just take this time to myself into the holidays. I'm going to take off. Okay. Well, come the new year, when they got their pencils flying through the messenger, all these health assessments, everybody's like rocking out and, you know, snowflakes come through. I think we did snowflakes last year for January, but like, they're just like popping like crazy. People are just like having a blast and having so much fun, changing all these lives. And then those coaches sit by and they're like, man, I don't have anybody reaching out to me. What happened? I'm not getting any new clients. It's like, well, because you wanted to take off. So it does happen, and I've seen that. And I'm sure all of you on here, because I know you and I know your businesses are all in and you're excited and you're passionate and you're wanting to change as many lives as you can. So as we go into November, we will work really, really hard in the 3, 3, and 3. I'm kind of kicking around doing an accountability group with it, but not just but more of an accountability group, but more like how you were just hearing me say about layering on them, loving on them, inviting them to events, maybe popping a cool recipe in every now and then. Those type of things will be in that accountability group, like ideas that I'm doing and working on. So if you want to be part of that, each week, I'll probably love on them a different way. You know, I'll talk about the friends list on Facebook where you can go in and easily layer on them. Follow up Friday. It's just going to be focused on that project. So does that something like that interest you on here? Yes. Give me a thumbs up or something. Okay, Emily gave me a thumbs up. Sarah, you better have a thumbs up. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I need accountability for it too. I have not done it consistently. I mean, I think I do it consistently on a daily basis, like just with the people I'm messaging and talking to on Facebook. But as far as like writing it down and having a strategic plan with it, I haven't been doing that lately. And so if I'm not doing it as your leader, how the heck can I expect you guys to do it? You know what I mean? So, you know, we're all in this together, you know, to follow the path together. So I'm going to create that for November. I'll probably call it like the 2019 explosion or something like that. If you just want the accountability, and it'll just be more detailed as far as that goes. So does anyone have any questions about that? No? Okay, cool. And Shanna, you know, I know you're on here, and now that I've talked about that tonight, and Sarah's also doing the training with that, I can send you the training as well. And Tara, you too. Okay, what's next? And then as far as the 2-week makeovers, has anyone had success with that yet? Yes, no, I can't hear anyone talking.
Oh,
Carla has it. Emily has it.
I just started today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shanna, you have? Hold on. I can hear her.
Yeah,
Kara?
I'm sorry, I'm driving. Yeah.
Okay, cool. You have had success with it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
I just
It's great.
haven't even had time to get back with everybody because I had to teach class tonight.
Okay, cool. It's crazy how some things like really hit for some coaches and other things don't. Like I've even posted something I thought was so cool. I got nothing. And then like other coaches, Sarah, I think there's something you posted one time and it like exploded for you. And I'm like, what the heck? Nobody. So it's kind of cool, but it's different tools. If you have any questions or you're struggling, like if it's a getting them on the phone type thing, you know, you're posting it and then you're, you know, it's a struggle to get them on the phone, then just reach out to me. Or if they're, you know, if you're getting people commenting, but then you're not making the connection, just let me know if there's anything I can help with. Misty, did anybody like comment on it for you guys? Or was it just, you know, making the connection? Just nobody was really interested in it. Emily, same for you.
Did you find a certain time of the day that it seemed to hit better? Or I did mine around a little bit after noon today, and I got just one like. That was it.
And nobody personally. Now, I will say that I haven't had anybody really like it, but I've had a lot of people private message me.
Yeah, the one I signed up tonight, she wasn't interested for 2 weeks. She went in for the long haul. How about that? Yeah.
And I have had that happen. I have had people I've talked to that are like, well, what would it cost just to do the full thing? And then they end up getting signed up for the full thing. So, see, I had 2 likes on my live video, and I did have one girl say message me, but I've had more private conversations. So I don't know. It just varies, I guess, with coach to coach. But it's
Well,
something, and I have posted it more than once. So I didn't just post it one time. Like I posted it Friday. I posted it again today. I keep putting it in my little story. I hope you guys are using the image I sent you, because the 7 to 10 pounds on Turkey Day is pretty eye-opening and popping. So are you guys using the image that I gave you and nothing else? Okay, because that will help. That there's a reason I make those like that, so that it's like boom, like it pops it when they're going through their news feed. It's very eye-opening. And I've also put that image on Instagram with it, and also in my story. So those are some extra tips to be able just to pop that image out there. Okay, so it's pretty eye-opening for people. Okay, just copy paste what I use. It's easy. It's already all there for you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble getting 2 of my clients on the on our Facebook page to add them.
Requested.
To add them, it's blocking it.
Interesting. They requested. They can't get to the page.
They're friends with me and everything, and I went to add them, and it's saying there was something wrong with adding them to this.
I know, correct. So did you have them search for the page and be request to be added?
No, how do you do that?
Just send them the link to the page, or just you can send them or have them find the page. I just send them a screenshot of what it looks like, and then they can request to be added. Sometimes there's a glitch with that. I have no idea why that is that way.
I thought it was in their settings, like they might be way private.
Yeah.
Carla, did you ask them about their privacy?
No, that was on my new one tonight. Pat, I can't get her on there. And well, Amy, I haven't asked Amy, but I'm gonna ask her.
Okay. But they can do that as well. They can go to it and ask to be, and then we can accept them in there if that happens. It happens every now and then. So, anyway, so as far as, yeah, like I said, those are some tips as far as the makeover goes. Go live about it. Also, what I did today is I went through, I started with the beginning of oh, my timer went off, so I'll end this quick. But I went back through my messages, and you can do this. You can go back however many months you want. But I went back through just October, and God, there's like a couple that it's crazy how when you go back through them, how you can easily leave a conversation, what's the word? Pending. Like there's a couple where I was like, hey, I'll send you my availability for today. And then yet I never did. I probably got a phone call at that moment or something, just never went back to it. So definitely go back through all your messages, any candidates that you've had. What I did today, and I can send you guys the message I sent, but I got a lot of calls set up tonight for this, and I will read to you what I sent these people. Let me see here. Where's somebody that commented back? Okay. I said, these are all candidates I've talked to in the past that either weren't ready or they didn't want to get started yet or whatever. I said, hey, lady, thought I'd check back in with you. How have things been? We have a 2-week makeover promotion that might interest you. I'll send you the post, and if it does, just let me know. Would give you a little taste of it and what I do as a coach. And then what I did, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can't see it. I went back to the post on my wall, and you can click share, and you can share in Messenger. So I just shared it right to her so she could go read my Facebook post. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? See it there? So then it like references my Facebook post. So she can click on that and it opens up my page and she can read all about it. And the reason I did it that way, y'all, is because you want to start it off with like a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to message her the post and be like, hey, here's this 2-week promotion thing. Check it out. I wanted to make it personal. So that's why I said, hey, lady, how have things been over the last month? You know, I wanted to let you know about this 2-week promotion, blah, 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 blah. Here it is. And then so that's an idea. I went through and did that through the beginning of October, but you can go back like 3 months. You know, you can go back to the beginning of September. You can go back to the beginning of August and say, hey, you know, we have this going on. I know we talked a long time ago. How have things been since then? You know, we've got this little promotion if you want to kind of get a taste of what I do as a coach, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys, the people I've signed up for 2 weeks have all turned into long-term clients. Every one of them. Tara on here, my cousin, who just achieved her CAB and senior coach, she was a 2-weeker. She started off just doing it 2 weeks, and now she's down 20 pounds. She hit her goal. Now she's a health coach, and all because she gave it a shot and tried the 2 weeks. So it's crazy what that little amount can do, what it can turn out to be. Okay. If anyone has any questions about that, and then, you know, another tip for tomorrow is it's Transformation Tuesday. I mean, another tip, I'm actually going to be going on Team Snap Tribe tomorrow live about Transformation Tuesday. And the best way I do it, how I ask, you know, so it's not awkward, as I say, hey, you know, tomorrow's I usually will send a voice text when I ask. I will not ask in text message because I want them to hear my voice and my excitement. So I will send them a voice text and say, hey, tomorrow's Transformation Tuesday or today's Transformation Tuesday. You're doing awesome. You're already down 10 pounds. How do you feel about being in the spotlight and being celebrated? And they're like, yeah, that sounds awesome. I'd be like, I'd love to post your success so far, if that's okay. And then we can see what, you know, you'll love the love of it and the encouragement. And they're like, oh my God, that's awesome. But you may have, I mean, you're still gonna have people that are like, oh, I'm not comfortable yet. And that's okay. You know, then I just say, well, just let's keep going. I'll keep celebrating you. But that's how I word it. I say, do you want to be in the spotlight? Do you want to be celebrated today if I posted your success? And then I also say, you know, and it's also a way for you to earn scholarships for your own program. And that usually excites them too. I'll put like a little money emoji on there, and that usually helps. And then another thing, but then I follow up with that. Okay. So you don't want to just post about their success without giving them some direction. So what I do after that is I say, well, what will happen is some people may reach out to you and ask you what you're doing and blah, blah, blah. What I'll do is I'll just send you a little blurb to be able to give them. Okay, it's a little explanation of the program, a little breakdown of it. And then that way you've just got something easy to copy and paste. And then we can make that connection and we can see if, you get people excited to get healthy with you. Okay, and I can also give you that verbiage too in our team message. It's basically just, it kind of just gives a broad thing of how we help as coaches. But I give that to them, and then that way when they have people message them, they're not messing up and saying, oh, I'm doing optavia.com, and then you just lose it. So that way they have that message right there, right there with them. And that's usually pretty successful. Now, and then that goes into another section as if they do have quite a few people, then that's a chance for you to layer on coaching, on the coaching opportunity as well. Okay. I rarely take referrals, rarely. I will definitely discuss coaching with them. If it's definitely something they don't want to do yet, then of course I'll take them, but it's pretty rare if I do. So, okay. All right. I totally went over time. I'm so sorry, but hopefully this was good information. Was it good? Good? Helpful?
Thank you.
Hey, will you please send that verbiage to me too? Because I couldn't write as fast as you can read.
Which verbiage part? Which
The text message that you're sending the past.
You have to pass on your text message, like what you want us to send.
what like
With your comment.
poster transformation?
The hey lady thought I would check back with you.
Yes, I'll send you a screenshot of that. I'll send you that, and then I'll send you the verbiage for your clients after you've posted their story.
Thanks, Laura.
Honestly, it's probably something you should just send them like
Every
that's a good aha. I just got an aha moment. That's a good thing to send them like on the night before, after the night before call. You know what I'm saying? Because you can say, hey, over the next week, in several weeks, people are going to be asking you what you're doing. So I'm going to send you some verbiage because as people ask, it's a way for you to gain scholarships towards your program. So I'll give that to you. That way you've got it. And then just save it to, save it to your notes. Okay. You guys help me think of such great things. Thank you. I always think about aha moments when I'm like talking to you guys. So that's awesome. Okay. All right. I'll send you that. That's a great step. Like I said, add to your night before call. Or just one of those calls in the week. Just make a habit of it. If you just add that, maybe you can add it to the fat burning day 4, because that's when they're all excited and pumped. They're not like thinking about, because night before call is a big deal. I mean, you're getting them ready for their own personal journey. So maybe on day 4 on the fat burning, then that's when you say, hey, you're in fat burning, you're doing awesome. Over the next week, people are going to start asking, they're going to start noticing. So here's this tool to be able to help and be able to have. So that's what I would do. Okay. Because you already talked about so much on the night before, it could be too much and overwhelming for them. So awesome. Any questions? Okay. Very good, my friends. I love you so much. Thank you for helping get America healthy with me. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.